a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm
back. Welcome back, everyone. This is Our Way Podcast, and I'm Shell.
And I'm Kayla.
And we're back. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we are talking about living in our feminine energy. And that may be a challenge for some. So we're going to talk about it today. Kayla, where do you dwell?
I'm working on it.
What are you working on? What are you working on?
The feminine energy.
So you dwell in your masculine energy more than your feminine energy. Why do you think that is?
Because I can do it for myself. I can open my own door. I can pay my own bills. I can pay to get my hair done, my nails done. I can pay to my car fixed. And if I can't, my dad can. If he's not the one fixing it, that's for free. So really, you only need a man for one thing. And technically, if we're being technical, they got some new gadgets nowadays. So they're not even real.
Okay, but you said you're working on it. So you're working on living in your feminine energy. So why work on it if you got all that other stuff going on? Why work on it?
I'm trying to be better.
Is better the correct word?
Yes. What would you use?
I don't think it's better. I just think that it's
Different.
It's nothing. Well, let me say this first. I dwell in feminine energy. I dwell in it because I have been that girl who had to do it all for myself, and I didn't like it. So guess what? I like that my husband takes my car to get maintenance if he doesn't feel like doing it. I like that he pays my bills. I like that he takes care of me. But you know what else I like? Above him taking care of me, you know what I like more? He prays for me. When a man gets on his knees and prays to the Lord about his wife, that's just everything. That is amazing.
I don't know if I want somebody in there for me. I don't know if they know how to pray for themselves.
Well, you need to choose better. You need to choose better because guess what? I like that my man is the man. He's the man for me. And I like it. Do I need him? Yes, I do. And I am proud to say I need my husband. Yes, 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 I do. Because there's certain things in life I don't want to do. So guess who does them? He does. And that's wonderful for me, sweetie.
That's fine, passenger princess.
I'll take it and I'll own that. But at the end of the day, he knows that he got with an independent woman. So he still allows me to be my independent self because there's some things that I still do for myself. But then there's some things that work much better with him doing it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with giving that to him. Do I want to take groceries in and out the house? Nope. He does that. I help, but I don't have to. I help because I'm like, 4 hands is better than 2. So we get a man faster, get him put away faster, and it's done. So I like dwelling in my feminine energy. I like going out into the world knowing that if something happens to me, my husband is going to protect me.
I said I was working on it.
But
Ain't nothing wrong.
But you find it hard. Do you find it hard because maybe the way you were raised and the women in our families? Or do you feel this is just you, who you are as an individual? What made you feel like you have to be so independent?
I don't know. I don't recall.
Got it. So there's nothing that happened in life or that you've seen. Because like I said, there was a time where...
Well, I don't want to say nothing happened or nothing that I think. I just
Don't
cannot remember right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You just can't remember in this moment.
I'm sure there was. I just can't remember right now.
Because the women in our family are very, very, like, headstrong and I don't need no man. I can do this. Some of them are very that way, very much that way. But I think they're leaning in the other direction.
That's a slow lane.
Well, some things move a little slower than others.
Y'all. Oh my God.
What makes it challenging for you to be vulnerable?
Well, I'm gonna do that with you, so
I would not agree with that.
tell me why, so I can tell somebody else. They would be so proud of me.
I think you are vulnerable with me. I think that you have moments of vulnerability to me where you share certain things with me and you have certain emotions with me. I do think that you do that.
Like,
Are we going to?
no, I'm saying, are you saying that I cry in front of you? Or are you
Yes.
saying...
I'm saying you cry in front of me. You tell me when it may be because you're at your last wit, but you do it.
I was gonna say it's because I can't even hide it no more.
Okay,
It's because
and
I
that, but you
admit
still
my
hide it
ass.
from some, right? So yeah, you do cry with me. You do tell me when you just just beyond frustrated with things. You do that. You tell me about those things.
I'll let her know she'll be so proud of me.
Well, I don't know why you feel like you have to take on the tough girl.
No, I just don't. I'd rather cry to myself because me doing it in front of you, what you do?
Well, why do you do it?
Do what?
Why do you cry in front of me?
I just said because I'm probably at my last little string and I ain't got no choice. Because I'm either that mad or that upset or whatever the situation may be.
Mm-hmm.
So not that I want to,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I can't hold it in no more.
Got it. Well, we all know I'm a crybaby.
We know.
I cry when it's good. I cry when it's bad. I have no problem with expressing my emotions. However, please, don't take my emotions for granted. Don't do that. Don't take my emotional little self over here to be weak. That's not what it is. I was just bred this way. I was just born this way because my mother is not emotional at all. At all. So, this is just me. This is just who I am, and I'm totally fine with it. My kids know, like we was watching the NFL draft the other night. Crying for the kids. Crying. They ain't even my kids. But I was crying for them because they were so happy. Their moms was happy. Their families was happy. I can't help it. I just be so happy for who's ever doing and living their best life. I be so happy for them.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with crying or anything like that. I just feel if I am in a situation and I'm crying, what are you going to do? It ain't like you can snap your fingers and make the situation better or different.
No.
So I might as well cry to myself, in which I typically do.
But when you are in those places, if you are willing to talk to somebody else, you can get maybe a different perspective, and it may help you in going through whatever it is that you're going through. And it may lighten the load where you're not feeling so emotional about it.
This is true.
So I do think talking things out with others, because you and I are different. So I'm going to see things through a different lens than you. So I do think that it would serve you better to reside in your feminine space more frequently. Because a man is looking at, from a male's perspective, he's looking at it to whereas if you can pay your own bills, if you could do this, if you could do that, if you could do this, if you could do that, and now you're saying, okay, well, they have these gadgets. Sweetie, what I'm here for? If you don't allow a man to be a man, how are you ever going to dwell in your femininity?
Well, I told you that with this new friend, and hear me clearly when I say friend, okay?
Please hear her.
Don't get beside yourself, because he could be gone tomorrow or gone today.
Lord help me.
All right? I am trying to be more feminine.
Okay, give me an example. You put that out there. I wasn't going there, but you put that out there, so let's give me an example. Y'all see
I
that?
told him I like him.
Yeah.
I told him I miss him sometimes. That don't count. I typically don't do that. So,
Well, okay, this is what I'm gonna say. If that's not your normal
it's not.
to show a likeness for someone, then I give you credit for that.
It's not.
Okay, so if you saying to him, you know, I like you.
It scared me when I said it, y'all. Almost threw up.
Did y'all hear
I think I gagged when I said
Did y'all
it.
hear that? That evoked vomiting.
I took the best friend, I said, guess what I just said? And we both had to.
She's a work in progress. Well, I'll give you credit for that. If you told this young man that you like him, I'll give you credit for that. Because that's unusual.
See, I'm trying, y'all.
Well, this is what I can say. When you find that right person for you, and I'm not talking about husband, I'm just talking about someone that you can openly say, I like you, and don't feel like he gonna betray you at some point. I'm gonna be so happy for you. Because at the end of the day, like you want to jump off the cliff for other stuff, jump off the cliff with this.
No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey.
Did y'all hear that?
No, ma'am, I will not. We jump off the cliff for professional things and like moving out on your own, things that are going to make you gain more independence. I don't know, man.
Well, I don't think we was meant to be alone. I don't think we was put here to be alone.
I'm not alone. I got you, see.
Guess what, sweetie?
What?
I can't do a million things that a man can.
I know.
So therefore, you have to open up yourself and allow for yourself to like someone. And embrace the likeness that he gives you. It's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said I wasn't jumping off a cliff.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take small steps. Jeez. But we got to get somewhere. We can't just, as you say, sitting on folks' kids and just let it be that. I mean, at some point, goodness. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said it. I was just repeating it.
I have a roster, y'all. I think it's important to have those. And no, that don't mean that you doing inappropriate things with all of them. Because that's at least not me. Germs, you know. They all have a role. Okay? And I like 2 out of the roster. 2 potentials.
But it comes a point in time where your 2 potentials, because remember, you and I had a conversation, and you know I'm a discreet girl. I'm discreet. But you and I had a conversation, and I said, what we have is special.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And when we share our specialness with others,
Mm-hmm.
they get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're sharing your specialness with others,
Mm-hmm.
at some point, you're going to have to, because they're going to get stuck. You're going to have to reciprocate their likeness. Because they're going to want it to be more than a roster. They're going to want it to just be them.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you reciprocate that?
One of them are gonna hang themselves in more ways than one.
You feel that way?
Y'all, our fur baby is trying to mess us up. 1 second.
He is playing with our lighting. He is playing with our lighting today.
I'm sorry. Which said,
I said, so how do you handle when they're like one or both? It's like, okay, I'm liking where this is going.
one of them are gonna hang themselves before that time.
Oh, you feel that way?
I know it.
And what if that doesn't happen?
One is making a whole lot more progress than the other one right now.
Got it. So the one that's making the more progress, how does he know you're making progress with him?
We would have to ask him.
No, from your perspective. What do you do to show him that you're progressing with him? From your perspective. Do you call him and say, I miss you?
I text it.
Oh, you texted.
I text it.
But it doesn't never come verbally out of your mouth.
No, sweetie.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Do
you ever say, can I come over? Or is he always the initiator? Or do you ever initiate the interactions?
Well, we have a specific day that we see each other.
Oh, okay.
And he texts me every day.
Okay.
He has to wake up rather early.
Okay.
So, he texts me every morning. We talk throughout the day.
So you guys have a lot of communication.
Mm-hmm.
Have you said, well, let's go to dinner?
No, because he's on a time frame. He don't know that. He's on a time frame. So,
Time frame?
if he don't say, hey, let me take you to dinner, I have to put you in a box you don't want to be in.
But when is it okay for you to say, let's go to dinner? Why does he have to be the initiator of it? Or does he know it's okay to go to dinner with you? Because does he think this is just a...
Yeah, he knows it's okay because I said I wanted to go to a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant that I really like their dip. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And I said, he's never been. So you gonna take me? And he gave me the shrugging shoulders. When we talked in person, he said that meant in his head, yeah, I'll take you, it don't matter. I took it as, I don't know, because that's what shrugging shoulders mean. So I said, don't worry about taking stuff. Because I will.
But it's okay to say, when we going? And not just immediately jump to, oh, I can take myself. Yeah, you can. But I'd rather spend his money than mine.
Well, he said he'd pay to get my hair done. That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice. But we're talking about just a meal. You can pay to get your own hair done.
I
We're
took
talking about
my
just...
own meal too.
I know, but I'm saying, why we just can't start, like, with a meal? Instead of you saying, well, I can pay for it myself. Why can't you just be like, okay, so when you taking me?
Can we go slow? And
That
just
is!
let me handle it.
See, people? I gotta let her jump off the cliff. I leave it at that. Let me give you my shell tip for the day. Ladies, live in your feminine energy. Allow your man to be a man. Let your man take care of you. Allow him to do the things that come naturally for a man. Not a grown male, a man.
Oh, and when I say y'all, I mean, I hope this is common sense for y'all. But when I say sit on people's children, I mean adult children, duh. Not little kids. I just have to throw that out there.
Well, thanks for clarity. Please have common sense and help here.
Please.
But thanks for the clarity. But yes, so allow him to treat you and take you out and lead you, and only be led by somebody you trust. If you don't trust him, then no. But if you trust him, allow him to lead you, and he'll lead you down the right path. That's Michelle's tip of the day. And Kayla has something else to say about her TikTok.
Oh yeah, my TikTok is gonna be linked to this video. I believe it's Kayla97, but y'all I'm a little slow with this type of stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
We need help with social media. If you know it, let us know.
Yeah, I think it's Kayla97 on TikTok, and we're gonna start posting on there and doing some TikToks. And hopefully, when we reach 1,000 subscribers or followers, whatever you want to call it, we'll go live.
We're calling you all family members.
Yeah, and then we'll go live with y'all.
Live. Oh my goodness.
What?
Much prayer.
Yeah, we'll go live. And y'all see us in real time, sweeties. So don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. And when you see us, don't forget to say,
Hey girl, hey.
I'm a diva.